Hello. So, the lesson that we are going to start today is section 8.1. Um, it is putting together algebraic expressions. Um, so, the objective is just to be able to understand and write equations, learn where to put numbers in an equation to solve the algebraic equation. So, um, let me see. For an example of like an algebraic equation is b plus 20 or c plus 18 equals j. So it's not necessarily solving the equation, but being able to put it together so you are able to solve. So that is exactly what we're going to do. You're not going to get an answer unless they give you, but in this occasion and in this situation, we will not have numbers. So, how you know to put plus or j20, like j times 20 or j plus 20, is the keywords. So, it's going to be a word problem. And so with addition, it's going to be sum plus added to, more than, increased by, and total. So those are all similar to each other because they all mean addition. So when you see there are 20 Pikachus, 20 more Pikachus than coconuts. I know that's a very odd example, but when there are 20 more Pikachus than coconuts, you're going to know that you're going to add something. Okay. So the next one is division. So, division, honestly, I feel like you can't. This one's like a super easy one because there's only 4 keywords, and I just feel like those keywords are easier to remember. Quotient, we always know quotient, into, divide, and ratio. So, division is, to me, a simpler one to know when to do division. Subtraction, difference of, subtracted from, decreased by, decreased by. I don't know why I said it weird. Minus, less than, and less. So there are 20 less coconuts than Pikachus. So 20 less coconuts than Pikachus. So for Pikachus, you're going to have more because it's saying that there's 20 less. Sorry, I have a lisp. 20 less than. Um, so if it were to say 20 more than Pikachu, okay, let's actually like do something else. Pens, 20 more pens than pencils. 20 more pens, 20 less pens than pencils. So 20 less pens than pencils would mean that you're going to subtract something from each other. Multiplication, times, twice, multiply, of, product. So I feel like the most popular one is times. Times is going to tell you that you're going to multiply. So there are 2 times the amount of students than there are professors. So you're going to That's going to be an easy one. So an example, so we can all understand this one a little bit better, of an algebraic equation is S equals 12p. So what do you think? What could we tell by what, just how it's set up, what we're doing? So to start off, like I said earlier, to understand the equation is having the word problem. So right now I don't see the word problem. I'm just giving you an example of what we're going to be doing because I want you to understand that we're not solving anything. We're getting it set up to solve. So if we were to have numbers, we could plug them in and get that easier. So let's see. So this is it. This is our example. If the number of professors in a college is P and the number of students is S, and there are 12 times as many students as professors, write an algebraic equation that shows a relationship. So what is the key word to show us? We are going to find out what we're going to be doing in the algebraic equation. So if you are listening to me, you should know that slide 6 is going to tell you. So if we go back to this, slide 6, it says times. I see times. So where does that go? Multiplication. Sorry. So they're saying to figure out the number of students, you need to multiply 12 times professor, because it says if the number of professors in a college is P and the number of students are S, and there are 12 times as many students as professors. So students are way more. They're 12 times professors. So it's saying to figure out students, you'd have to know how many professors there were and then multiply by 12. That would give you the exact amount of students in this school, college. Excuse me. So when I asked you what is the algebraic equation and what is the key word, it is times. Times is the key word that shows we are going to be multiplying. Now we're going to break this down. If you're still not understanding, now you're going to write an expression that shows 12 times as many professors, sorry, using P as professors. So P obviously means professors because P, professors. And then so you're going to multiply 12 times P. I don't know. To me, when I was a student, well, I'm still a student, but I always put 12 little dot in the middle P. But I know that this is probably the more accurate way of doing it. So honestly, it seems kind of easy. This is probably one of the easiest things that I thought about doing. The number of students is said to be as many as times as the number of professors. According to the problem, the number of students is S. Write an equation using S and P to represent the relationship between the number of students and the number of professors. So to find out S, you have to multiply 12 times P. Because there are 12 times as many students as professors. So if you're still not understanding, we're still going to do another I don't know where my F or my I went, but we're still going to do another example. So this is honestly the last slide, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so if G is the number of girls in a class and B the number of boys, and there are 20 more girls. So there are 20 more girls than boys. So we put a group of girls and boys together. So girls are over here, boys are over here. There's more than 20 over here. More than 20 than more than 20 over here. So we're going to write an algebraic equation. So I'm giving you the key word, which is more than. So let's go. Let's go look. Where is more than? I don't see more than right here. Don't see more than right here. I see it in the addition. So we're going to be adding. 100% we're going to be adding. And I already gave the equation. So if you want to find out girls, that's what we're trying to find out because there are 20 more girls than boys. So if boys are 120 boys and you want to find out the girls, you're going to add 120 plus 20. And that's going to give you G, which is girls. So 20 plus B as in boy equals G. So let's let me see if I could write it. I don't think I can write on this, but this is just another example. I think I tried to break it down as much as I could, but to me, addition and multiplication is probably the easiest. Yeah. Thank you. I hope you guys understood this lesson.